And we need to pay attention to when those parts end. We are back, part 2 of the Spring Break Extravaganza and Pokemon Black. We should now be heading out to Route 1 to go capture our very first Pokemon, except we're not normal, so we're not catching our very first Pokemon. And she won't stop. Okay. We need to get town maps. I don't know why they're called town maps when they're maps of the whole region.
It's like a world map.
Yeah, they're like region maps or world map. It becomes like a world map in Hard Gold or Gold and Silver because you have it and Kanto and Johto.
Yeah, back in the movie, went to places that
Existed. It would just be really nice. I mean, I know everyone has asked for this, but it would just be so nice if there was a game where you could go to all the regions and like verse off against all of the trainers. You don't even have to make a 6th gen. Just make this gen, and then give us the ability to go back to all of them. New generation 3rd. Everyone wants to see that. Well, no one wants to see that, but I want to see that.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, I'm playing through again on Pokemon Emerald.
Yeah. 3rd gen's my favorite generation, really is.
Fine, second, like every normal person out there.
I like a lot of Pokemon from the 2nd gen, but I like the geography of the 3rd gen. Yes, I am okay with the fact that it's like 50% water.
That was so stupid. I hate it.
I didn't mind it. Because I surfed a lot. I surfed a lot in Pearl and Diamond, like up on that area after you beat the Elite Four that you can go to. I was always on the water with my Milotic, so.
Alright, they head off to Route 1.
And then we don't.
We
Are
go supposed to, and he goes the way. Alright, this is where, like, it gets,
You know, just
true friends.
yeah, I did like this moment. I wish I could get to it. They're all gonna step on Route 1 at the same time, and it's really good because they actually do step right on towards Route 1 at the exact same time, and then the music starts.
How do they, like, how can they tell?
See, they can see the Matrix.
That was so bad. Like, right here, they know the exact spot Route 1 starts.
Now, I like Route 1 for multitude of reasons. One, I like the music. Two, go back what the season changes what flies around in the sky. Right now it's spring, so things are just blooming, so there's like cherry blossom leaves floating around. If it's winter, there is snow. If it's summer, I do not know. I do not know what it is for summer. I cannot find out. But for fall, I know they're like autumn leaves. Maybe for summer they're like regular green leaves or something. Nope. She's gonna show us how to do a Pokemon battle.
This is for anyone who hasn't played Pokemon before. Which brings up the question,
Who happened?
why did you start on this generation?
Because you're like young and you weren't there for the older generations. Hey, my first Pokemon game was Silver. I had no idea what to do. No one told me how to catch a Pokemon. It wasn't until Fire Red that I actually learned. That TGTV was my friend. I watched every episode. Which was actually a good idea. I liked it better when you had the option of tutorials, not when they shove them down your throat. The TGTV I thought was a good idea, but they don't use it again, ever.
They don't force the tutorials on you in the first place.
They just force one down it now.
They do that with you on the TGTV anyway. They make you watch that one on how to catch a Pokemon.
They do? Oh. Well then, that entire thing was completely useless. Unnecessary. I get Pokeballs! You get 5 Pokeballs, enough to fill up your team with Pokemon. They never give you any more, and I wish they did, because If you've played Pokemon before, you know that you need more than 5 Pokeballs.
Some of us don't.
Shut up.
And then she ventured off.
Into the next town.
Okay. Here...
They really jump out. It's more like you step on them and they're like, what the fuck? Don't we,
just
she would care about shopping. There it is.
Okay, yeah, this is one
Theme.
that tries to make Pokemon a game. We all know it's life.
This isn't a game. Who can catch the most Pokemon? So basically, whoever catches the most Pokemon at the end of the round wins. I don't know what you get if you win.
Nothing.
Nothing?
I won.
How many Pokemon did you catch?
The 2 that you can catch on this route. Well, I guess you can catch 3 if you were shaking grass, but...
Yeah, I guess. But it's just like... There's no point in doing it. Watch, I just walk through. Don't even care. No, I think I wanted to find a wild Pokemon. Yes, I did.
Alright, is he Patrat?
Patrat is a pretty average normal type. It's a pretty good physical attacker. Not really that good with any other stats. When it evolves into Watchog, it's still a good normal type. It's okay for your first normal type. It's not that bad. It still doesn't have any good stats,
It
though.
breaks off later game. It's good, a good starting out Pokemon, but it just can't keep up with everyone else.
Yeah. It's just knowing those first normal types, especially the more mouse-looking ones that I don't like. And Hyrule gets 21 points. And I leveled up again! Hyrule is ruling with high level. I just did that. I learned Vine Whip.
The first grass type, huh?
Yep. Vine Whip is a pretty weak move though. But it's good, it's a good grass move.
Well, I think that trainer gives you something.
Nope.
No.
And I got 0 Pokemon, because I just killed a Patrat, that's it.
Spawn didn't really go over the other Pokemon you can find on this route.
I got Lil Pup. Thing is adorable, but I hate it when it evolves. It's once again a normal type. This Pokemon is pretty good when to actually get. It's a good normal type.
It's a good physical attacker, and when it gets higher up in levels, it becomes a pretty good physical wall.
Yeah. It learned really strong normal type moves. You got like, let's speak of impact. Oh crap. It evolves into Herdier, which is just a stronger, faster version of Lil Pup. Stats get a lot better, and then its final form, Stoutland, which has a righteous mustache in my opinion. Why did I learn Wild Charge? Herbal types are so strange, they learn the weirdest moves. What? Well no, every normal type learns that. Okay, that's just... No. Why does it learn Surf? If we got a Stoutland, it would be our surfing Pokemon.
Alright.
And now we're into Cumula Town, one of my favorite towns. And I'm unsure who to talk to. Insert tutorial music, meaning we're probably going to be introduced to something, which is
Pokemon
the
Center.
Pokemon Center. A much better Pokemon Center. It has done what everyone has wanted their Pokemon Center to do from the beginning. Have a store.
I did like this.
Yes, have Pokemon Center, have store, and you have stairs that take you up to the second floor, rather than an escalator that requires a loading screen. This Pokemon Center is really well done. However, you can't really beat how in Red and Blue you had a completely different Pokemon Center with different music. Or at least Fire Emblem theme.
Alright, they're teaching us how to heal our Pokemon, so we totally need it. So glad. It's gonna be like 2 hits away from death.
I will restore all of your Pokemon to full health.
All you have to do is wave a Pokeball and be like, done.
It's good. It's good. And the music starts up again. Why it starts up again, I have no idea.
Because we're getting another storm.
Is there a...
This
is the PC. Our personal computer. I'm pretty sure that's what it stands for. If not, then I'm stupid. This is where you can store your Pokemon. This is where you compare your Pokemon.
Oh, so
I don't know what else
items.
the PC does.
Store items.
You can store items.
In Diamond Pearl, the PC functioned as a like ball and seal.
Yeah, I like that. You could put your seals on your balls to get special Pokeballs for your team. Why they didn't bring that back, I don't know. I like that. You had customized Pokeballs.
And then she walks us over to the
The store. This is Bianca's favorite part of the trip. When did she get here? I just noticed that.
She wasn't here the entire time.
What? I heard no. We are standing by the person you want to talk to, the one on the top. I forget this often. The one on the bottom, he sells like nothing important. The one on top is the one that actually sells the items that you're going to be using.
And Bianca's like, oh boy, I have to spend all the money.
Being a girl and all.
And we walk outside, we see something
Going on.
awry.
Something's going on in the plaza.
So let's go investigate, shall we?
Let's go have a look-see! Hi, Sharon. You came to have a look-see too? Now here, we have Getsus. I definitely wasn't waiting for him because I totally knew how to pronounce his name. He is the leader of Team Plasma, as far as we know, or he's representing it.
Villains ever.
Team Plasma are the only people that are the first villains that actually make sense in the Pokemon world.
No, they were the only ones that kind of put up a fight.
Well, I think that's more because of the actual story of Black and White. It was a lot more story-driven, rather than just the normal Pokemon game. This game was done a lot differently than every other one.
I also thought more like because they had more than one boss. They had like 7 stages, and you got to go around fighting each one, which will be, I'm sure, be done later.
Totally.
He's talking about liberating the Pokemon, and how we ourselves are not fit to be trainers, how our Pokemon are basically slaves to us.
He's calling us Michael Vick. And when you really think about it, he has a point, but those are some trainers, but there are the other trainers that actually do bond with their Pokemon. Even though it is a game and they're just pixels. I love these pixels to death. I work so hard to make friendship, to have friendship with them.
Now what I don't get is they're talking about not using Pokemon for their own game, even though that's exactly what they're doing.
They're using Pokemon to... Well, you can't win a war without a few deaths, without a few sacrifices. So yes, they have to use Pokemon to get what they want, but for the greater effect of it, it makes sense.
Maybe they could have gotten some weapons or something.
Hey, no, this is Pokemon. Guns don't exist. We have invisible guns. That's Yu-Gi-Oh. Have they used a gun? Yeah, they have. It's a net gun. I've never seen a real gun. I like how he walks in a box.
He's like the president.
And people are talking about his speech.
That guy's older man.
Older man. Older than all of the other men in the group.
Younger man.
He is the youngest out of all. He's not a kid though.
And everyone
They scatter.
And then we notice this guy.
Whoa, you have your own theme music. You must be important.
This guy.
Sir, do you have schizophrenia? Pokemon don't talk. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. See, this is why Sharon is awesome. He actually knows what's going on.
Nah, Sharon's just not special off to him. We hear him.
No, I think Ed has schizophrenia. You should get that checked.
This is N.
Just the letter N. Nothing more, nothing less. Well, you couldn't really do much less.
His parents can't afford anything else.
Ed is so poor, he only has one letter in his name.
I do like his music.
You're supposed to like his music. It's Ed's theme. You love it when he's around.
Okay. N challenges you into a battle.
I like his battle theme.
N has only one Pokemon as Dewey. He has Single Purloin, level 7 with the attacks Scratch, Growl, and Assist.
Is this a boss battle?
Kind of. Now, we are also level 7, and we have a Grass type move, which gives us the advantage.
Not really. Grass doesn't do anything on Dark.
No, but we get our special.
Got a critical though!
We get our attack bonus. Using
Oh yeah, we get their same type attack bonus. But I think I only use that one Vine Whip. Yup.
Because you don't aim, you don't have to kill it.
Don't growl at me. You growl at me, I eat you. I will use swallow.
Wow.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Well, I'm
Oshawott would have this destroyed by now.
you know what? Everyone loves water types, but people really don't appreciate grass types. Like I do.
Grass types are strong Pokemon.
We have very special ways of dealing out damage.
And just like that, and it's over. We'll be seeing him again later.
Well, he has his own theme music. Of course, we're gonna be seeing him again. No one has a theme song if you don't see them more than once. Sharon, do you have a theme song? Bianca has a theme song. If you don't have a theme song, you lost points. Sharon lost points on my friends list. He's now my number 3 friend.
Now, Sharon here mentions the gym leader in the next town, which is where we're going.
Right after I exploit the one thing that I loved very much about this town. The reason why it's my favorite town.
And the reason it's called a Cumula Town.
Yes, it's called a Cumula Town because I'm not going to save just yet, because I'm going to save for some reason. Oh, wait, I think I know what I'm saving.